Good day, everyone. It is Calxiyn here, and if you guys enjoy this video, remember to go ahead and subscribe. Follow me over on Twitch, because that is where I will be streaming my Animal Crossing experience, and we are going to just be checking in this morning. No face cam yet. I do expect that I will play a couple times throughout the day, but I just want to check my morning turnip prices, and I'm about to go work out, so I thought that I would just do this very quickly. I'll try not to get too distracted, but if I see like a special villager around, like I'm really hoping that Flick will get here. So again, we're not doing too much at this very moment. I will just be sort of checking in very quickly into the game, and then doing some other stuff later, possibly on stream. Good morning, everyone. Right now on Cerulean, it is 10:58 a.m. on Monday, March 30th, 2020. Now for today's announcements. Today we have a visitor staying at the campsite. I hope the entire island joins me in giving our visitor a warm welcome. They said guest. It's okay. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. There is, I don't know if I want to do this now, but I've heard that the first villager that comes to the campsite, you cannot shoo him away, and he will just stay there until you let him move in, which I think is terrible. But anyway, we'll just ignore that for now. Just because, like, I want to move all my houses first. At the same time, do I want someone in the campsite for the next week? Like, until I move all the houses to where I want them? I don't know. So that's complicated. So what we are going to do, we are not going to bring my turnips because I doubt that they'll be an amazing price on the very first day. But we are going to go and check it out, sort of look around town, see if anybody is here. Looks pretty empty to me on all accounts, like my villagers aren't even outside yet. We have the bridge, yay! Okay, so we are making progress on stuff like that. I think next I'll start doing the incline up here, just because the shops and stuff up here are a bit more how I want them to be, so to speak. I may do the incline on this one first, just because, oh, and there's the Able Sisters being moved. Just because I feel like the incline going here is exactly where I want it, where later I may terraform this outward. That's the other thing, like I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get terraforming or any of that stuff until I invite that villager from the campsite, because then it'll be like the next step in getting KK to play. Oh, those bunk beds are cute! Oh my gosh, okay. Let's just see what they have today, just because we're here and I have money on me. Ooh, I like that pink umbrella. Let's buy that. And then we can also check the flowers. No roses today. Just the same flowers that we've gotten. Ooh, I may buy that. Ooh, this tone tile. I actually really like this. Okay. I also like the flower wallpaper, but I keep forgetting like the ones I already have because they kind of all look the same, if that makes sense. So I always like forget. Patchwork tile flooring. I actually really like this. We're gonna buy that as well. Okay, so now we are gonna ask for the turnip prices, and if they are bad, we are going to leave and try again later. All right, turnip prices. Okay, 102. Not bad, not great. All right, so now that we know that, I'm leaving. I guess I think turnip prices change in both the morning and the afternoon. So I will try again later, I guess, if I must. And so now, like I said, I just sort of came here to check up on the turnip prices. I'm not really gonna do anything else for this particular video. I am gonna look around more, see if we have anyone special, like Gulliver. I've been waiting for Flick to come for like the longest time, just because I have almost 2 rooms now full of tarantulas, and I need him to come so I can like sell them, right? But I think for now, it doesn't look like that there's anyone here. Rowwalls' house has moved. All right, so he's doing his exercises out front. I still don't like where his house is. We're gonna have to move it. I'm assuming that we will move it probably around here somewhere, and then we will just put it back like with the spaces to the left and all that sort of stuff. But the next house that I'm gonna move is gonna be, like, we're basically gonna start on the other end, so I don't feel too bad about like wasting money, if that makes sense. So we are gonna start with Merengue, and we're gonna try to move her basically as to the left as we possibly can without disturbing her actual house. And it doesn't really matter when we do that today because it's gonna take the same amount of time if we do it now or if we do it a couple hours from now. But yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's here, bows in my house, but and all that stuff. But yeah, our fruit has grown, some of it anyway. Some of those trees aren't all matured yet, and so that's something else that I'll probably do, but I'll probably do that off stream, the fruit picking and all that stuff, so you guys can sort of see. Like, I put in a couple decorations, like the silo. You guys would have already seen the well and the fountain, just trying to make stuff look a bit more pretty for our town rating or whatever we're trying to do. But yeah, I do want to move some of the houses first, just before I invite that new villager to stay. And if he's gonna stay there forever anyway, let's just check to make sure he's the same one, because I've heard that from multiple accounts. You know what I mean? That like the first villager that comes into the campsite, you have no choice but to move him in. And I really don't like that. Like, I think that that's questionable. Yep, it's still him. He's still there. I mean, I don't hate him or anything, but like, yesterday, if you guys remember in the video, I was like, no, I don't think I want him, I'm leaving, right? And now we're stuck with him, right? And so I don't hate him. He seems like he could be an interesting guy. He reminds me of like a Blathers type sort of personality, but like, he wasn't exactly my first choice. And then I heard after that, if you build plots for villagers, it'll just be random, the ones that move in. Now, I don't know if that's true, but it seems like the campsite thing is definitely true, and that kind of makes me sad, because I'm like, I don't know. It's just silly that you have to be forced to invite someone now when before you could choose some of, I guess it's give and take, right? But I heard that like after this point, they're all gonna be random. Like, even if you build new plots for villagers, you can't like move them in, but maybe that person just didn't go on any like island mystery tours, and so she didn't see any villagers that she liked, because that's how I got Merengue and Audie, right? I guess not everyone, I don't know, I liked that they've kept some of the randomness in Animal Crossing. I just wish that that randomness wasn't in the campsite in particular. But yeah, what I will do is move everyone's houses and all that stuff, but like I said, I just came here to check the turnip prices. I'm gonna go work out, and I will see you guys when we continue today's video. All right, everyone, so it is the afternoon now, so we are gonna do a couple things. I think, did we check the mail? Yeah, I guess that was the only thing in our mailbox. I'm like torn, I guess, on how to put everyone's houses. Just because I still don't want to, like, I don't want to do them side by side, even though that would probably be easier, like, in the long run. But I think that for now, like, whatever I decide, I am just gonna move Merengue's house today, and I can sort of think about what I want to do, like, the rest of the time later on. So I'm thinking about moving it, here, like, around here somewhere, and we'll, like, sort out the fencing and all that stuff. We are gonna move Rowwalls' house eventually. I just want to put, like, I don't know, maybe I should go get somebody else's fence, just so we can see, like, where the fencing would be. So I'm gonna get the fence from Rowwalls' house. Ooh, message in a bottle, nice. Just because I want to make sure that we aren't, you know what I mean? Like, I want to make sure that we aren't going too close and then we can't move it because, you know, we can't move a house 2 inches and all of that sort of stuff. So I just want to make sure that we'll be, like, doing things okay. And so I'm just gonna put the fence, like, as close as possible, like, to this beach area here, basically. Like, what is the closest that this fence could go? Okay, so right here, let's just pretend that this would be Merengue's fence, and then this would be like the edge of her property, so to speak. And then I guess like it would go up, and her backyard would be somewhere along here. So what we want to do as well, and I don't think that this would get covered up, I'm not sure, when we actually go and do the order to move her house, if that makes sense. So it's a fence and then it's 2 holes. Like, that's been our system. So if we could move it like right here, that would be great. The problem is, I don't know if they're gonna let us do that because her house is in the way, right? Like, her house is in the way of her house. So we may need to move all of the villagers' houses to some random location and then move them back where I actually want them, which I think is ridiculous. Like, I think that that's so dumb. Like, I don't know, the beginning of the game, everything felt very mechanically sound. I don't know. And like now as things have progressed, like I can't say no to this first random villager who moves into my campsite. I can't like move a house 2 inches. You know, I can't put a bridge down like where I want to and it won't automatically fix up the terrain for me, even though I don't have terraforming yet. You know what I mean? Like all that stuff. It's kind of bothering me. So yeah, Tom Nook is basically forcing me to move in this random villager, which I'm sure I'll learn to love. But for now, I don't know, that just really annoys me. Anyway. So let's try to figure out, I guess we want to move an island home, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe we should try again with Rowwalls. Just because maybe when we move him, like, Merengue's house won't be, like, so bad. Does that make sense? But then we're spending, like, we've spent over $100,000 on just moving Rowwald around. You know what I mean? And I know that we'll have to come back to moving him around eventually. I don't know. We're gonna have to move someone and move them back. Like, even if I move Merengue, we're gonna have to, like, move her somewhere else and then put her back. I don't know. Let's just try, I don't know. Let's just try Rowwald again, I guess. Again. Yeah, let's do it. That makes me so, like, upset. I think that this system, or this way of doing it, is silly, because if you do want to move a house just 2 inches. So, Rowwald is a good sport about it, though. But yeah, that, I don't know. That upsets me a little bit, that this is the way that they decided to sort of do that. And I get it, because there's a building in the way, but if the building is the villager's own house, like, that should be taken into consideration. Like, I've lost so much money trying to just relocate all of these villagers. You know what I mean? And I guess that once you do it right, it'll be fine, but, you know. Anyway, so I will map out where I want Rowwald's house properly, and I think it is gonna be just like over here with these, you know, by these flowers. But the problem is, again, he'll be too close to Pashmina, so we're gonna move Rowwald's whole house, because the game wants to be dumb. We're gonna move his whole house, and we're gonna just put him over here where the museum is. So this will be the place where we relocate, like, the villagers' houses, if that makes sense. So we're just gonna, it doesn't matter, like, this is the spot. We're just gonna move Rowwald here, and then I will put his fencing around. So I guess I should go get the fence that we put at Merengue's house. Yeah, because we're not gonna move her right now. I feel like after moving Rowwald, maybe everything will be easier. But I'm just gonna put the fence in the 2 holes around where I hope that he'll be. And I know the villagers' houses have some exterior, like, spots, if that makes sense. But I want to put the fence around Rowwald's house where we sort of imagine that he would go. I think even Beau's house. I think all of their houses just need to move. I should have, like, done, I don't want to say done the math, but I should have just done, like, you know. Okay, so I think, oops. I think if we do his house like this, so let's just try it. I keep moving too far. Okay, hold on. We have to get the flowers out of the way because they're gonna be in the way. That's gonna be a mess. Beau's just like, what is she doing? Oh boy. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I guess I'm gonna have to sell that flower now because it's lost. That's the other thing. I don't know. It just, again, I love Animal Crossing. I've been loving playing this game. I don't know how many hours I have yet, just because, like, the game hasn't directly told me. But the fact that there's all of these sort of weird mechanical things, I don't know. It just feels all very strange. Let's just, sorry guys, let's just restart this just because I want to make sure that I'm counting, right? And so I want sort of Rowwald's house to be right here. So if we do this, I want it to be like this. So I want the 3 that Pashmina has, sort of. It's gonna be more like 2 just because, like, that of how that end piece and how it looks. So we're gonna do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Will be sort of like the side piece. We can move the fountain, so let's just pretend. Because it's supposed to be 10 long ways, right? And so I had 22 pieces, now I have 13. So we haven't done exactly 10. So we need to do one more right here. And see, this is the amount of space I want. Like, this is perfect. Just to let me run through their houses, like, this is great. And so Rowwalls' house, you can see how this has, like, the 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna take the 1, 2, 3 from over here. We're gonna do 1, oops. We're gonna do 1, 2, and then obviously that would be 3, but now his house is starting to get in the way. So yeah, again, like I've said, I don't like this, but I don't want to spend this video complaining too, but I don't know. It's hard because on one hand, I'm like, yeah, like this is kind of stupid, like we should complain about it. On the other hand, I'm like, well, I don't know, like this is the game, I guess. Like, I don't know. Let me see, is this too many? Because it looks very squished the way it is now. Like, I feel like this side is fine. And in terms of the length, I think it looks fine. I feel like that we could probably do, like, one more less, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like 10 included, like, the piece on the corner. I don't know. It feels longer than Pashmina's. I don't know why. That's where I'm like, what? Why is it going over there? I'm just trying to, like, connect these. Why can't I do that? Hello? Yes, there we go. Okay, now it doesn't look longer than Pashmina's now that we sort of have the box on it. And obviously, like, we can count again after. I'm just trying to, like, give a rough idea of, like, what his property would be. And so I feel like that he would stop, again, at the edge of the river, which I don't mind because we can always, like, terraform this or something later. But yeah, I just want his house right there. You know, like just right there. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, so I'm gonna put his fencing down. I'm gonna put it just on the ground because that didn't seem to bother it before. I'm gonna replant his flowers for now as well, except for that one that I plucked accidentally. Just because, again, we have to wait till tomorrow. I'll just wear that in my hair for today, sure. Oh, boy. But yeah, not a fan of this system, but I want to move all of the villagers' houses before we move in that campsite one. But at the same time, like, I feel like that's not going to be possible. Because, okay, say we move Rowwalls back here tomorrow, right? That's still going to be another day of building. Then Pashmina's is fine. I think her house is perfect. I think Bo's is fine, too. Like, I would like it to be moved back because it is very close to this rock. Like, moved back a little bit, but I don't know if that whole thing is worth it. Then we need to move Merengue's house so we can then move Audie's house. And that's already, like, 5 days. So that villager is going to be in the campsite for an entire week unless I know exactly, like, where I want the next... I don't want to call it a triangle, but the next, like, point of the triangle to be. You know what I mean? And that'll probably... Like, looking at this map, it'll either be one of two things. I will get that balloon, but it's just stuck over there. Like, I could move that villager in, like, right here, past the pond, and that would sort of, like, line up with what I'm trying to do. I don't know. Maybe I need to, like, print out the map and, like, put it in, like, Photoshop or something and, like, work out where every house should be on the grid. But, again, Merengue just needs to move a little lower, so I feel like that, like, the next villager could just move above the pond or something. Oh, jeez. My poor slingshot. Okay. Let's open this and let's open the message in the bottle as well. Rod. Interesting. Okay. So a plain wooden shop sign. Cool. Thanks. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're getting any special villagers today. Like, Flick's not here as far as I can tell. I'm gonna take that out of my hair now. Flick's not here as far as I can tell. No one else is here. I don't know, it's kind of sad. But yeah, like, you guys know what I mean? So if I want to move in that guy, and I get the map, like, he would basically, like, the new triangle would start up here, I think. Or, like, even, like, right here. Because I want to make sure it lines up with Merengue's house first, and so I feel like after we do all the Rowwalls stuff, like, I guess after we move Merengue, I mean, like, he's not going anywhere. I just feel like my progression in the game is, like, halted because I need to move everyone's houses first and figure all that out. Now, To build the incline, we're gonna need to get more money. I do want to show you guys what I've been doing similar to yesterday. I have been tarantula hunting every night. Like, that's been, like, something that I've done, like, religiously, I guess. So I want to just show you guys my tarantula rooms. I'm waiting for Flick. And so hopefully all of these bells that are being sunk in, so you guys can see that this is a full room of tarantulas, as much as it will let me put into that room. And on the other side, if we can, like, scoop by my stuff here, which I still don't really have a place for, we have the room full of tarantulas, and then my turnips are also in here. And so we have basically, like, 1.5 rooms full of tarantulas. And that's all, like, full inventory of tarantulas each time. So I think I've done 2 tarantula hunts. And so that is how many I've gotten by 2 tarantula hunts, which I think is pretty good. But I'll probably do it again tonight. I may do, like, an example of it. I would really want to do a video, and I know maybe this is silly, but, like, not warning people, but being like, hey, guys, like, this is what you need to know about moving villagers' houses. This is what you need to know about bridges and, like, inclines before you pay for one, because after you pay for it, you can't cancel it, and so you're just stuck putting it wherever, right? And I don't like that. So yeah, I may warn people, like, make sure that you have, like, a place that you like it, like, where there's, I don't know, available space, I guess? Like, I don't know how to explain. Alright, so I really like that brick because it's gonna fit in with the rest of our town here. I think that that looks really nice, and so we are gonna proceed with the construction. Yeah, I wish Nook would let you, like, you have to pay first, and then you can put it wherever you want, which I think is silly. Well, I think now, with the bridges, right, like, you can sort of just have it in your inventory forever, I guess. But with the villagers' houses, you have to pay first, and then you get to move them wherever you want, right? And so here, it's like, you can pay it off whenever you want, but it's still gonna be stuck in your inventory. And I feel like we'll only get terraforming after we start to, you know, do all these things to make the town beautiful and whatever. And that is gonna be, you know, when we move this villager into the campsite. You guys understand what I'm saying? But, like, Animal Crossing, like, listen, Animal Crossing is a marathon, not a sprint. So even if I can't do everything I want within the week, if that makes sense, like, I feel like, no. Why does it look like that? I want it to be sideways. Why does it look that way? Am I crazy? Is that not something we could do? Wait, I wanted, like, this stretch of cliff right here. You're not gonna tell me that this isn't enough. I don't see an even stretch of cliff where the incline should go. No. Oh my god, guys, no. What do you mean? This is even. This is even enough, sis. Oh my gosh, no. What do you mean? Do they not go through the side? Am I crazy? Did I just imagine that? I swear I've seen. No. No. This is not the spot. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me try, like, from this angle right here, like, starting from this way. This looks even to me. I'm trying to, like, I swear I saw, maybe I have to do it from here? Like, oops, that's KK Soul. We don't need that right now. Hold on. Like, okay, hold on. Maybe I need to face inwards, but put it down like this. Because this is even. Like, look at this. This looks even to me. That's why I decided to... No! I don't want it to be like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Like, you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do it so it knows that I want it inside of the cliff, right? Like, I'm trying to face in that direction. It looks even to me. Am I crazy? I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. Is that not an even stretch of cliff? That looks even to me. It's both the same length. Oh boy. I don't know. I'm so confused. Okay. We are going to have to leave. We are gonna have to leave, and we're gonna have to just do it on Blathers' side, because, like, now I have this bridge in my inventory, or I guess I have this incline in my inventory, and I can't put it down, so that's, not good. There's my money tree. At least that'll help me with all these villager relocating. But yeah, is this gonna even work? Like, if I wanted to put it, because I didn't know where I wanted to put this incline. Like, I didn't even think about it. Because I'm gonna keep this river, I think. I don't know. Maybe I should just do it straight on. But I wanted it, like, as a side incline. Does that make sense? Like, I wanted you to be able to come through it, like, and walk up the side. Not it to be, like, a big protruding, you know? I don't know. I'm just looking at this, and I'm like, why won't you let me put it here? I don't understand. Like, does it not go sideways? But we can line it up with the Nook's Cranny door, and I guess it'll be okay. But, yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, because I don't like that. I don't like that it's a big thing outwards. I want to do it as, like, a sideways stair that you go up. I don't know what else to try. Like, I may need a YouTube tutorial? Like, another balloon. What is happening today? I don't even have a slingshot, so that's great. I'm like, okay, why don't we try somewhere else? We're just gonna have to ignore that balloon. Like, does it need to be somewhere, like, over here? I guess I could live with that if we put it over here. No! Oh my god. I want to put it in the cliff! I swear people did that. No! Oh my god, maybe it's different? Like, maybe I'm thinking of something different? Did I look at that properly? Maybe it's the brick, like, the brick one can't go that way? Maybe I need to do it on top of the cliff. Maybe I don't need to do it down here. Maybe I need to do it upwards. You guys are gonna be like, wow, Cal, you're so stupid. Like, if that's the solution, maybe. Yeah, I could see that now, actually. Maybe it is supposed to be this way. I'm so confused. Okay. No, it's still not letting me. Hold on. Let me reposition my character, I guess. It is even if we get it in this, like, particular place. Is that not? Okay, maybe I need to go outwards a little more. No, I'm not stupid. This is stupid. I don't understand. Oh boy. Okay, let's try, like, again, from the corner. I thought I was, like, so slick. I was like, oh, well, I'll just go up there and put it down because that makes more sense, I guess, but I don't want it that far away from me. I'm just trying to, like, I'm trying to coax it into, no, but then it's, oh my gosh. I'm just trying to inch closer and closer so it'll, but now it's gonna go, like, down or whatever. Yeah, I don't think this way is gonna work anymore. I don't know. Because I see the stretch of cliff. This is the stretch of cliff, man. Oh my god. What if I go, like, far, far back like this? I don't see it. The game doesn't see it. Oh boy. I don't know. I don't know how these work. Maybe I should look it up before I put it down. Okay, hold on, everyone. Okay, so I did look it up, and people were doing it, like, the straight-on, stuff that I was seeing, basically. Like, and so I don't understand, because I swear I saw during the directs, people had them, like, in the cliff. Like, they didn't just have it going forward. Let me imagine it, because I don't know if that's gonna be lined up with the door or not. That does not look lined up with the door. Hold on. Okay. Maybe move, like, one more to the side. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. I swear I saw it going inside of the cliff. Again, maybe that's not the one that I got does that, but why is this uneven? Hold on. This is uneven too. Like, maybe it's the rolling of the hill, but I swear, like, I want it to at least look even from here. It's probably not gonna let me, just like everything else. It's gonna be like, nope, like, you can't do that. You can't have things perfectly line up with the other stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand, because it's doing, like, one or the other. Like, it's not letting me do it in the perfect center of the middle. Oh boy. I'm just gonna keep trying for a little until it lets me do that. Yeah, why? It's like, if I move, I don't know, like, it's moving me, I don't know, maybe I should try to face the direction more, because it was doing it, like, yeah, why is it doing it? It's either one side or the other. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not, like, I'm not in the perfect center. It seems to be, like, where the edge of my foot is that it's allowing me. Let me imagine it. I guess this is the closest that we're gonna get. This whole system seems so wonky to me. That's fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. Okay. Do we have enough money on our hands right now? I don't think so. Let's check. Yeah, I don't have enough right now. I need to go back home and get that other bell bag. But yeah, oh, you know, guys, this is the way it is. I don't know, I feel like the game just suddenly got so wonky. You know what I mean? Like, the game was perfect for, like, the past 10 days that I've played it, and now suddenly, like, everything is getting wonky. Like, you know, like, build a town, like, to your dreams, but don't put that there. You can't, like, drag and drop with your, like, with your hands, where something should perfectly go outside. Does that make sense? Like, that would make things so much easier if you could drag your town exactly. Instead, it's very reminiscent of, like, Isabelle, if that makes sense. Like, having to put Isabelle in the correct spot to get something to go in the exact location. I don't know. I don't know. It just... It's not making me feel happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my house looks perfect, and I guess, I don't know, like, I feel like the way they're making up with that is, oh, well, if something is uneven, just get rid of the cliff on the other side. Like, instead of putting stuff where they can be, you can just terraform around it and make it even that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, the cliff isn't perfectly aligned, well, just get rid of one side of the cliff, then it'll be even, instead of the more logical thing, which is, let you place buildings, you know, like, sort of how you place furniture in your house, right? I don't know. It's just, the more I play, the more I'm like, why does the game have these sorts of issues? Like, the system has been updated, but at the same time, some of the game mechanics are just so, like, old. You know what I mean? Like, again, having to, like, craft one single clam fish bait at a time and all of that stuff, like, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna pay for this, even though I don't like it. And now we're out of money. What was I gonna go do? Right, I was gonna just check the turnip prices, and then I think I'm done for today. Like, the only thing that makes me feel productive anymore and, like, happy is catching tarantulas, which I know sounds ridiculous, but it's so true. Like, that's the only thing that's been working. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing I know is guaranteed success. Okay, 112 bells. I feel like it was 102 in the morning, so 112 isn't that bad, but we still want to, like, get a bit more than that. But yeah, this is the end of this video, guys. You know, we've done everything that we can for today, and that's why I feel like that I probably won't be streaming a lot of this. Like, I'll probably just stick it, like, to keep it as a YouTube video. Maybe I'll stream, like, my tarantula hunting, I don't know, but, or just, like, my other daily routine stuff just to stream because I want to stream. But, I don't know, like, until we sort everyone's houses out, at least, like, Merengue's definitely needs to move, and then we can align the new villager's house with Merengue's at least. But that's even gonna take a couple days. It's gonna take the weekend. Why did I not buy a slingshot while I was in there? That's okay. I will do that later. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.